This is called the She. The She has written everything that I've read before this. Time and space was a mere slice inside of her, a mere cross-section of all the substance and non-substance and possibility of patterns that she consumed in formations like human beings, cities, and planets functioning like cells and organs. She wraps around everything that you know, and she is shapeless, even more than the shapelessness of your narrow conception of everything, all things, and all space. She could take any form in that she contained every combination of matter and energy that you could possibly imagine, and every possible variation of every possible combination of energy, matter, and spatial layout that you can imagine. All she needed to take a form was to draw a mega-dimensional shape on any scale, atomic or omnipresent. She had every cool friend and every possible variation of every cool friend imaginable, and she could mold her reality with them as she wished. Her will was how universes frame themselves. Pain only existed because she chose to experience it when she did. Simultaneously, she did and did not feel every pain of every possible universe. There are master and slave versions of her, each one of her a master to one and a slave to another. By taking any form, she limited possibilities, slicing off irrelevant universes to create narrative. Each reality was death to all others, each one imagined by a different version of herself, which created an eight-dimensional hive mind. She was all versions of herself, a part of herself and all other things too, except millions of her had been sliced off, blinders of perception, because each had all angles of eternity. You are her, a tiny slice of her, tiny and blind. She is you, creator, deity, what have you. She is all deities and all forms. I like this form, masters, slaves, gods, and saints. To me, she is the best of all possible, as an unemployed, doe-eyed goth girl. That is, this version is not always entirely girl, in so much as the stratum of possibilities are not always absolutely anything. But she is best mostly girl. Girl had made her wisest. She fell apart and reassembled in the blink of a pigeon's lashless eye, indestructible, occasionally disarmed by sorrow like a tickle, only to come back lashing and undefeatable. Her lucky number was 9. Her lucky gems were plastic, sticky gems, and rubber. The spectrum of her lucky colours were identical to her wardrobe. You could see a small example communicate this palette when she did her laundry. Blacks of all shades, purples, reds, creams, exclusively deep pinks, flashes of gold and silver and red sequins. Her colour selection was therapeutic. She could heal herself with an outfit. She wrote letters, and that was how she existed because the writer of the letters said so. Thanks.